Start streaming and start recording. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the 14th stream of Project 1000. Today, this stream is commemorating the start streaming and sorry, I thought I muted that. This stream is commemorating the 330-year anniversary of the birth of King Augustus II the Strong, which was 3 days ago. So today we're going to try and defeat Sweden in the Great Northern War, which shouldn't be that difficult, but the main objective here will be to actually take most of Lithuania, which might be hard, more difficult than expected, considering we're currently a lesser partner of Saxony, meaning that they are the ones who negotiate the treaty for us. We also have to be faster than Russia. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Iron Man mode and okay, start. I'll quickly open another chat on my phone. Okay, and okay, it's loaded. It's loaded in. So we can also hit some superior infantry units. Saxony. Wait, what is the best? Currently we have the Eastern Tercio, which gives us defensive morale. Yeah, the Saxon infantry is better as a whole. We will have to wait a bit though, but probably not too long. Just a month or two. So, let's also pass the Heretico Comburendo Act, and here we're going for movement speed, and we don't have many options here, so let's go with exchange of ideas, and since it's our only option, multilingual diplomats. Later on we will also want independence from Saxony, so we're going to and since Saxony is allied with Russia, we need as much help as we can get. So we're going to improve relations with Britain. Oh, sorry, England right now. Let's go with France since they're quite strong, and Spain as well. We'll also quickly pass a few privileges. Szlachta officer rights, Szlachta forced conscription. We might as well also expand the fortification. And I think that's everything on that front, yeah. Next up here we can grant a few privileges. First off, patronage of the arts. And since burger influence is really low, and we don't have much absolutism anyway, we might as well also take promote burger bookkeeping just in case, and also burger's financial demand. I think that's more or less everything for now. You can also allow burger economic freedom. Now quickly on to the clergy. Here a must-have will be enforced unity of the faith. Oh, wrong option. I meant expansion of zealotry. And we unfortunately can take that back. Religious diplomats. And that will also be everything for now, I think. Yeah. Let's see, do we have any generals at this period? Oh, we have Jan Kazimierz Sapiecha, who's a 2-star general, and Jan Reinhold Patkul, a 1-star. We'll move both of them north, and already add defensiveness edicts on both Livonia and Polotsk, as well as hello Staroches, welcome to the stream, as well as add our vassals to supportive right here. Our navy really won't do much. Russia doesn't have their own, and no, there isn't really any country with a fleet, but we can leave it be for now. Speaking of which, how large is the total Swedish force? We actually number it. Oh, that also reminds me, we're going to need this, so slacken recruit standards in order to have actually have enough troops, enough manpower to support such an army. And let's also see here. We are going to concentrate on manpower, and we already have had a discipline guy. Also here we can erase the noble host, which only gives us claims in Prussia. Oh, and it's still Brandenburg. Alright, since the Prussia still has an receipt, since the rulers here haven't still received the title of king. Let's move north. Oh, Kerman has quite a large Yes, so we have no chance of actually standing up with the Swedish one. Improve relations with Spain, that's actually something we're doing right now. So we'll go for that. Okay, so these armies will move north. And this fleet was almost completely destroyed. Okay, we need to move quickly. We don't want the Russians to get too much of the territory. So force march here, and we can force march here. Since the more the Russians get, the less basically, yeah, the less we can, of course. Let's see, can we send off another army to start sieging Livland? Yeah, I think that will be advantageous as a whole. Currently we're also sieging Riga. Oh, and they stopped besieging Dorpat. Is the Swedish army incoming? No, so that means we can basically siege all the way up to Poland's territorial extender in Livonia. Okay, now we have to quickly hurry up since the Russians are coming back. They'll be here on the 25th. We'll also be on the 25th. Venice is requesting us to support their independence. We're currently trying to get our own, so not really. Oh, they off. Yeah, I really should read what. Oh, they'll actually accept. They still accept to support us. Quickly breeze through which states. Portugal? Oh, the Dutch still have a union with England. Oh! Wait, they... Oh, Austria-Hungary. Okay, so we might be able to take a Dorpat. Are we currently besieging it, or is Russia? Okay, we're going to get it. I'm also going to select so we can do that. Because for right now we can set we're not at war with Russia, so that doesn't really do much. Oh. And we no, definitely doesn't help us that we give it to Saxony. And wait, the Russians seized that one? Or did Saxony just give it to them? Okay, so let's currently just concentrate on Riga. Okay, let's see if... Okay, no one will support our independence for now. The closest to it will be Spain. You can also request Courland. Isn't really necessary. Wait, we can offer knowledge sharing. Yeah, that will give us some... Oh, but that also means we can ask for any influence actions. Currently we can send maybe not to the Ottomans actually. Turco-Polish tension. Oh, so this is the event which was up about about the Great Turkish War and the conflicts around the 1870s under Michał Korybut-Wiśniowiecki and Chrobry. So we get a claim on Ozu, which doesn't really amount to much here. Okay, I'll just let this run. And we can just move these back since there's no point in just standing here in Swedish territory. We also might as well hire some advisors. Okay, then I'll just let the game play while I manage maybe our attitudes with other countries. We'll try for friendly with France, Spain, and okay. So and we'll also we need to wait a bit until we improve relations with England. What is the most influential European power which we aren't currently improving relations with? Or overall in the world as a whole? There's Sweden, who are at that war right now, so that's not likely, at least for now. Especially since they will be put down the peg. The Czechs are too far. Although they might serve as a good distraction against Russia. So I might actually try and improve some relations with them. Since they aren't too technologically behind. Netherlands have 24,000. But they're with England. Wait. Oh, so in this case England is the major partner, right? Yeah. So, what else? Oh, we can let the game play. Portugal with 17,000, but they also got their colonies. Or just Brazil. And a few African ones. We're gonna go with Portugal to improve relations there. Okay, we're also going to check relations. The diplomatic modes. Opinion. Is there any state that has plus 50 with us? Spain, the Papal States, Venice nearly has. And the former and now deposed monarch of the Commonwealth had a sizable family, and at least one of them believed they have a better claim to the throne of the Commonwealth than Prince-Elector Frederick I Augustus. They have managed to gather up a rather large following and is and are marching towards Warsaw, intent to place the true Prince-Elector on the throne. Actually, I'm pretty sure this might allow us to break free from Saxony. So let's go for this option. The pretender rebels are closing in on us, and the message sent to Prince-Elector Augustus II should return soon. If we are lucky, perhaps the messenger will have soldiers and gold from Saxony that will help us repel those bastard rebels. No point having so many troops here. I'm going to take Visit the burger since we're already getting in debt either way probably. And we've taken over Riga, but it's unfortunately given to the Russians. Okay, so we'll just stop intervening in the war. We can also concentrate. We also might as well concentrate development from Courland, and we also have a problem with corruption. So either -1 stability or government progress. How fast are we currently removing corruption? I think we'll be able to deal with that. So how fast is that? 1 per year. It will cost us 210. So let's slow it down. And let's currently continue checking how... Okay, no one will support us in that endeavor. But I wonder about something. Well, this will definitely be the easier way out. It'll probably be more satisfying to gain independence by just declaring it instead of having some rebels overrun the whole country for to do it, especially since that will be a quite boring route to take. Oh, and we can also follow these rebels to China and completely destroy them. Guess we'll split the army and move it there. But I just also remember something else. I'll also take institutionalized clergy. And which one was it? It was definitely oh yeah, church sanctuaries. Since if we are planning to go to war, it will probably be useful to have as much morale as possible. So let's go ahead and build up like 10 churches. Kraków, Gdańsk, Poznań, Nowy Sącz, Lublin, in Podlasie, Vilnius, Lviv, Sandomierz. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go for 9, 10, so Chełmno and Malbork. And we'll also add a bit by seeking the support of the clergy, which will also improve relations with them, decreasing the cost of stabilizing the country. It isn't too expensive, so we can do it. We can also recall our diplomat from England. Let's see. The Mughals are quite far away from Russia, so that probably won't be the best. Let's see. Sweden. I already thought about Sweden. They will most likely be devastated by this war. Denmark, maybe? Oh, right, we don't have diplomats. Who has better relations, generally speaking? During 1709 to 1710, Lithuania endured the harshest winter of the century, but as if that was not enough, an epidemic plague spread through the land, killing thousands. There is talking of the scourge of God. People pray, 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 and will try to contain it. Oh, that also reminds me, I should close this since this is just taking up more space and slowing down uh, the FPS. Okay, we besieged Warsaw, and there's no need to spend this much on army if we're not fighting. Actually, never mind that we have to reinforce at the moment, so just until the end of the month. Naval through suffering. Navy through suffering. Oh, so our focus on the army instead of the navy makes us lose some mana points and the plow. Okay, we can also recall our diplomats from the Qing. They may be willing to support us. No, but we can change our attitude towards them to friendly. We are also going to start and currying favors with both Spain and England as soon as our diplomat comes back in 2 months. It's quite a while. Now we can also... Oh, we already have friendly relations with France and so sad. Speaking of which, how's the Swedish army doing? Oh, they are getting down quite quickly. There's a battle going on. The Swedish actually managed to defeat the Saxons. Okay, now that most of our diplomats return, we can also create favors with England. Oh, and maybe it's best to check which country is most willing to support us. The Qing, Papal States, but most of them have neutral relations with Saxony. Oh, Denmark actually seems not too far-fetched. We could try Denmark actually. So also carrying favors with France. Oh, and we can also turn off army maintenance. Currently the gameplay is quite boring, so I'm not surprised not too many people are watching, but thank you to everyone who is. Let's go to friend and try friendly with Portugal. We're also going to try and maybe build a strong fortress somewhere like Moses. And build a level 6 fort here in order to create a nice, I guess you can say, line from somewhere around Mitau and Flantle, Powodsk. Then we get the connection through Ula and Bobrodsk to Moses, and then through Ovkuch and Zhytomierz to Podole. I think we can see it more clear in the... Oh, people sampling new religions. We're going to let them since since if we don't, that will increase our technology cost. Oh, and we've got quite a lot of manpower. Wait, oh. Kovno's actually a level 8 fort. But considering that we aren't in any wars right now, and I doubt that we will at least for the next few months, we're going to mothball all forts in order to get closer to repaying that debt. Oh. Actually it's only, yeah, it's only 3 ducats, so it isn't going to change that much. Oh, the Swedes are besieging Revel. The more damage it causes to the Russians and Saxons, it's basically the better for us. Wait. Never mind. Russia isn't an ally of Saxony. They are allied to free states, but as soon as this war is over, yeah, we'll be free to regain independence. So... Oh, and we also have an Orthodox minister who increases stability due to the large amount of Orthodox territories in the Commonwealth. Okay, maybe in order to make the gameplay a bit more interesting, we can actually attempt and help Russia somewhat. To be fair, the faster this war ends, the faster we can get to regain independence. Although we won't be doing too much of that today, since I'm probably going to end the stream in like 10 minutes. Maybe you just wait for it to last at least an hour, which currently seems to be running for 45 minutes at least here. The Swedes have a 3-star general. We're not going to risk it. Oh, yeah, they have Karl the 12th. Oh, Curlandian revolutionaries. We'll go ahead and help our vassal, which also prevents their army from getting stack wiped. Send them to Rome. Or we have enough papal influence either way. Actually, for right now, never mind. We actually don't need anything. I forgot we're just facing Saxony, not Russia as well. Oh, a small Swedish army came into our land. Never mind, they're retreating. But we might as well stay in some southern southern Swedish territory. It will at least alleviate some finances. As long as we have enough. Yeah, the supply limit is good enough. And we aren't risking it too much since both regions are forested. So we'll at least have a +1 multiplier if we do end up facing the Swedes. Wait, did we improve them to the max? Yes, we did. Okay, I'm currently going to set up that automation feature. So here we'll go ahead and send one to improve with neighboring countries and another to improve with threatening countries. So they went with Austria-Hungary, which is a good call since they might be a future ally, and the Ottomans, since they're currently one of our rivals. the Russians doing? I'm guessing they just have a lot of peasant troubles, which isn't too surprising considering the serf system. Oh, Spain got a new cardinal. Oh, and 7 people are watching. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh, and the Great Northern War ended in quite peace. Wow, that's unexpected. The Russians had quite a large advantage. Okay, so we can start. What do we have here? We can upgrade the center of trade. Never mind for now. That for now. Okay, we're going to have to recall someone, which in this case will probably be the Ottoman diplomat. And first off, we'll wait for our troops to move back to... Wait. Never mind, Saxony did it on its own. A bit anticlimactic, if you ask me. And who is our king? King Augustus II Czartoryski, who's actually a quite good ruler. Let's see, what trait does he have? He is just, and his son August Czartoryski, who's a 3-3, is a tactical genius. We can also... yeah, probably ally with Austria. And also get a queen consort for them. And we'll start probably on the stream soon, but I think we'll continue this campaign sometime in the next month or so, attempting once the treaty ends, attempting to get back to war with Sweden, or maybe actually maybe it's actually start off with the Ottomans, since we do have a claim on Azu, and that will be another, and that will also be thematic to fixing the blunder of basically the quite few gains that the Wolf had after the Great Turkish War. It occupied basically most of Moldavia here, but it only regained its former territories. Okay, Sweden announced us as a new rival, so we'll announce Sweden, Russia for sure, as well as Prussia as our new rivals. Considering our new focus on the Ottomans and the okay, so we'll currently offer a royal marriage to Spain, and to Austria as soon as we'll be able to. We can also we are England and Austria rivals. Sorry, England and Spain. Yes, they are, so it's probably best not to have both in alliance. And Spain currently has the largest military might, which, while not historically accurate, is actually troop-wise they might have had, but by this point the Spanish were falling apart. Okay, so wait, we might as well also attempt an ally with France, since it would be quite ironic to actually maybe. I'm not sure if ironic is actually the right word, but funny enough, if the Commonwealth at this point actually. Oh, never mind, spoke too soon. But our Queen Consort is strict, which doesn't have much of an effect right now, but well, if maybe if we have a regency at war, which is unlikely, but in such a circumstance, that would be useful if by some chance that actually happens. And now so many states are willing to ally with us. And urbanization, we can go and improve the conditions there. And drill a foreign drill instructor available. We already have a good a military advisor, so we don't need them. And we have a quite nice influx of military power. Oh, we can also strengthen government. Let's go for that. And that also made us more legitimate in this case. We can also go for one more. I don't want to waste too much more mana. In mill power. Okay, well, maybe let's try to see what X we can pass before the end of the stream. Nothing much really. Okay, so our truce with the Russians expired. And before the stream ends, let's also go ahead and carry favors. Okay, we already have that with them. And set up spy networks in both Sweden and I guess we can also set up one in Russia. Okay, so what time is it? Okay, nearly an hour. So let's wait till 1706, since that's the historical year where Frederick I Augustus was I, uh, I, I meant Augustus II the Strong in Poland. I'll quickly also do this one. The papal emissary has arrived with a grave expectation on his face. He delivers his message. It has come to the attention of His Holiness Pope Urbanus IX that you are harboring a heretic in your court. We demand that you hand him over to the Inquisition. Failing this, the Pope shall consider you to have abandoned the true way and will be forced to take all necessary measures against you. Probably best not to create any rebellions, just in case. Is anyone rising up? Okay, so that's for yeah, probably not to best not to cause too much tension, but as a whole, we'll still get a lot of relations either way, so we'll go with this option. We can also allow a religious delegation to improve relations slightly. Okay, so let's okay, we have everything in order. Okay, so let's lower this. Oh, I was supposed to wait a month, right, sorry. Okay, so we renewed a few loans. And it's 1706. So I'm going to save the game. Now exit. Okay. And before we end, I'm going to announce my plans for the upcoming days for those interested. Thank you to the 4 of you who are still watching the stream. Okay, so technically today or for some tomorrow on the 16th, we'll be continuing the Vazi campaign from all the way on May the 1st. It's in the playlist for anyone who wants more in-depth look at it. It's in the playlist The Vaza Dynasty U4 Europa Universalis 4 on my channel. Next up on the 17th, we might continue some sort of CK2 campaign, either the Casimir the Third one or Boleslav the First one. Boleslav the Brave one, since the 16th is also the anniversary of the death of Mieszko the First Stankovo, Duke of Warsaw for a year, and it's also the election of Henry the First Valois. That's why we're also doing the topic tomorrow. On the 18th, it's the anniversary of the start of the Russo-Polish War of Russo-Polish War of 1792, and we're going to finally try and break our losing streak. Since I already did 3 streams about the topic, and probably like at least 5 separate campaign playthroughs, and I've yet to win. Once we nearly did, they'll bankruptcy struck at the worst possible time. So that's the 18th. Next up, the 19th, we have the election of Jan the Sobieski, so we're going to try and see how we perform in a Great Turkish War in EU4. Next up, I don't think we have anything scheduled here, so the next one will probably be on the 25th, so the death of Mieszko the First. And I'll see what we'll do. I'll still see what we do then. And the next one will be on the 26th, which will be, wait a second. Oh yeah, the battle of, it's the anniversary of the Battle of Ostrołęka, which was a Polish defeat in the November uprising. So we're going to try and avenge it, and probably in the extended history mod, I'll still see if maybe there's if there's another mod is specifically covering the time frame. And we're going to try and hopefully defeat the Russians. Although based on my track record, that isn't as likely. Okay, so thank you to everyone who watched the stream, and especially those who watched it till the end, which is currently 4 of you. And at least as the stream shows. If it's more, then thank you to everyone. Thank you to the 2 people who liked, and everyone who wrote in chat. Yeah, so thank you for watching the 14th stream of Project 1000. Thank you for watching the 14th stream of Project 1000, and goodbye.